Hey everybody, Jason Spangler here, the Santee Swapper. I've got another unboxing video for you. This one's kind of unusual. This actually came from the family of a collector who was more of a wheeler dealer. This guy was pretty well known in the hobby, did a lot of trading, and passed away a few years ago, unfortunately. Eventually his family reached out to me. They knew that I knew him, and they had found some of his stuff together and wanted to pass it on, kind of recycle it back into the hobby. And so they mailed me this box, which is about 20 pounds. I have a little bit of an idea of what's in here. I know there's some Eagle Scout patches that this collector had purchased before he passed that he was planning on doing something with. But other than that, the son especially told me that in this box is just random stuff. And so I really have no idea what's in here. So I thought it'd be kind of fun considering the fact that I've not seen any pictures and I almost know nothing about what's in here to do an unboxing video for you. So this may or may not be a lot of impressive stuff. He kind of told me it was sort of miscellaneous stuff, kind of led me to believe that maybe his dad had kind of sold off the good stuff before he passed, which that kind of sounds like this fella, knowing how I knew him. He was a wheeler dealer, loved to trade, move things. He did go to Traderies. And so obviously if all the stuff that he has left fits into a box, who knows what's in there. So let's just kind of take a look and see. And you can see there's a lot of stuff in this box, just kind of thrown all in there. So yeah, let's sort of maybe, I don't know, let's sort of dump it out. Is that would that work? I guess that would work. And then we'll just kind of go through this mound. Hopefully it won't all fall on the floor. We'll see what's in there. Okay, that worked. Whoa, I do have some stuff falling on the floor, unfortunately. Okay, so first let's talk about the Eagle Scout patches. So because this fella had been a wheeler dealer for a long time, he kind of knew that if you have sort of a 1-year run on an Eagle Scout patch, that's kind of an unusual thing. And so what he did was he went to the Scout shop, and this was in 2010 when they had a special issue for Eagle Scout patch. And he must have cleaned out the Scout shop when that 2010 was over. And I guess whoever the Scout shop manager was like, yeah, please buy them all. We got plenty of them. And so he's got just a bunch of these 2010 Eagles in here, which, if you're going to collect Eagle Scouts, it only came out 1 year, but obviously it's not super rare, but that's okay. This would be sort of a lifetime supply of these 2010 Eagle Scout patches if I was able to make a deal with the family and purchase this collection. So that's kind of what the dealio is. I'm previewing this collection. I'm going to see what's in here and then make him an offer to purchase the collection. So because we know what that is, let's kind of get this out of the way and we can see what else we have in this collection besides 2010 Eagle Scout patches, which we have plenty of them, that's for sure. All right, so I don't know, we may find where this guy had other stuff like for trade, like you see here. Here's a patch from 1998. This was an OA patch that the National Order of the Arrow put out, and he's got a big old stack of these, so that was probably a patch that he was going to use as a trader. Again, this guy was sort of a big patch trader, so that would have been his MO. What's in here? This is kind of cool. This is probably something he got from somebody. What is this? Oh, that is super cool. Check this out. All right. So it's like a district campery flag. And then they have the patches here that tell where it was held. That is pretty friggin' cool. So if you were a part of that district, that would be something really cool to kind of bring back. All right. I have a sneaking suspicion that this guy got in on a deal and got some of these. These are 1999 World Scout Jamboree. Got two colors here, green and orange. One is probably staff, one is probably participant. And those are pretty good, I reckon. Some merit badge sashes here. These look to be from the 1970s. Just a guess. If I flipped over here and look, no, that's plastic back, so that's going to be maybe late 70s and into the 80s. So those are not going to be too rare. Let's see what else we got here. You probably saw this little baggie here, bag of World Jamboree patches from 67. It's interesting, 67, but there's a lot of these patches out there. That's not really a hard to find patch. Some more of those guys. Again, World Jamboree. Check that out. Oh, what's in here? Okay, I got a little baggie here. Oh, what do you know? More Eagle Scout patches. But these are actually the 2012. So the other thing the Boy Scouts did was in 2012, which was the centennial of the Eagle, they made a special patch for that. So he looks like he made a little trip to the scout shop and bought a little baggie of those guys. That's what that is. Some other stuff here. This looks like more stuff you could have got from the scout shop. Maybe 2010 National Jamboree. I visited. I'm not even sure I really remember these patches. They don't have a logo on the back as well. 2010, that probably, I'm not super sure if that's official. I'm not sure about that. Okay, here's one, a little more modern, 2015. They were getting rid of these two. These are the chenilles from 2015, and these were a little serial number on the back, which is kind of cool. So the OA did those. Got a little nice stack of those. Again, something you might could have gotten from a blowout at a trading post. That's probably, this guy was pretty, you know, sharp, and he was probably looking for deals and bargains that he could get out of the trading post. Other stuff here, Jamboree, random, real random. Now that's pretty cool. Look at that. That's my card, Santee Swapper, and there's a patch that maybe I sold to him, maybe I didn't, but that looks pretty familiar. I got in a big collection of Lodge 468 William Bully out of California back probably about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and I know that for a fact that was one of the flaps that I got, and it's still in the original package. That's pretty cool to find something like that where he got it from me and never even bothered to take it out of the wrapper. So something from Manu, to send that back to Oklahoma. More patches here. So the thing about this collection, it'll take me a while to kind of go in here and sort this out and just see what's here. What I do is, if you can see behind me, I have all these containers that are labeled. And so what I do with the collection, this one or any other collection I get in, is that I'll take the patches and separate them out. So like, for example, I have an entire box for red and black patrol medallions. I have an entire box just for uniform strips. I have an entire box for this era of scout rank patches. And so I'll sort all that out into those containers, and then it's kind of like, you know, they have a home. Now from there, I might take those containers to traderies. I might take those containers to maybe sort them out and list some things on eBay, but that's kind of the strategy there. So yeah, sure enough, this is exactly what the gentleman's son told me. This is just a lot of random stuff kind of thrown together, the leftovers that they found here, there, and yonder. And so I will reach out to them and try to work something out. Little Eagle Scout plaque, that's kind of nice. Doesn't have a name on the button. I might probably repurpose that guy. Some more District Camporee stuff. So, you know what, this is not really a collection, obviously. This is more of an accumulation that one patch collector had. Maybe it was the stuff that he was going to trade, going to sell, going to get to, but just never got around to it. So I'm sure a lot of us have these sort of leftover boxes at the end, stuff that we never quite did anything with. So anyways, at least this was a fun unboxing for you, just to see all the randomness that this fella had, and kind of get an idea of what's in here. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see other videos like this, you can go to my website, scoutpatchcollectors.com. I've got some posted there. I also have a playlist on YouTube that's all my unboxing videos all in one playlist, and that might be something you could click on, and you can find all of the different unboxing videos that I've done over the last several years. So anyways, that's Jason Spangler, the Santee Swapper. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and I'll try to bring some law and order to this pile, and then I'll reach out to that family and see what they want to do. So all right, thanks very much, appreciate it.